I am to report yesterday around 8:45 there was combat that occurred upstairs in the murder room up floor 3. On sound level it was level 4. On shaking the house and those things it was level 4. Walls cracking, shaking, okay, I can't hardly describe, okay. So it was loud, it was shaking, it was rolling, all these sounds, crashing. It was right upstairs. In my mind, because I've been here a while, it had to be some sort of fight. It seemed like the OK Corral. But I mean, who's to say unless you see something like that? I know that. There's definitely combat. And in this place, it was a kill. I don't know if it's good or bad military carrying it out. I just don't know. Honestly, I don't get green lights to any of it. I can see why, because of the situation I'm in, being held hostage. I can totally see why. I just know what I heard. And then about 40 minutes after that, a half an hour to 40 minutes, there was another kill in the kitchen. And I couldn't talk about any of it. Yesterday, I had to stay away from the internet in fear of my life. And I don't forget any of this. When the special forces ask me about a certain thing and they jog my memory, I'm totally remember. I just have a hard time right now. As a hostage presently, I have a hard time speaking clearly. And I have a hard time jogging the memory myself, okay? Because I am traumatized, so, all right. But it isn't gone. It's not gone. The memories are not gone. But I remembered it this morning as being back to back, and it wasn't. It was spanned out within a half an hour. I'm glad I paused and had it come back clearly. It was spanned out within about half an hour, 40 minutes. They took another one out in the kitchen. And that shit was loud. And it was right under my head, so it could have been anything they were doing with the bomb. I don't know. I was laying down. I was on my bed when all of this happened. My green light was don't talk, play dead on the bed. Don't move, just, I mean, play dead, it means play dead on the bed here. But I survived it that way last night. Then I was able to crawl to my chair about an hour. Seemed like that. It had to be at least half an hour. I didn't have a clock to tell me what time it was. I couldn't walk. I crawled to my bed and I checked the news. Nothing was happening. It's just the same crap. And I'm just in astonishment that they have bombs outside of my door. They're making bombs. They're killing people. And nobody seems to fucking even care here. No, I don't get that impression. And I'm just, just the best memory I have right now. I eventually went to sleep soon after that. I was just so exhausted. It's not even exhausted, it's beyond that. I'm freaking hostage. It's hard for me to, it's like sometimes I'm like in shock about it. Like I really am. Like I have nowhere to go, no one will help me, no one will come in. There's these special ops, these special forces that want in, and I can't talk about them. It's okay, I will not. But they have yet to be able to get in here, and they just carry out the most savage fucking murders in here around the clock, and they lighten the place up with bombs. The bomb attacks yesterday with the Wi-Fi and the phone calls and the text messages and everything else they do, I'm not at liberty to talk about it. We're just in the top 5. Yesterday was the top 5 for trying to blow me up in my room. That's all I can say, and I don't have to say anymore, certainly with that. because it's so obvious somebody is protecting me when it comes to these bombs. I know who it is. It's the special ops. Well, if there's anybody out there who can imagine what a person would feel in this situation, please do, because I'm feeling it. I'm so confused. And a person in the situation that I'm in goes from feeling really hopeless, which I've expressed and was vocal about, to feeling sometimes a little bit encouraged, like maybe it'll end, but I always wake up and I can't come out, and I can't come out of the room. I have yet to ever take my garbage out. That has not happened. Well, I don't know when. Anyway, so last night I went back into my room, extra room. I need to continue to finish this report. It was about 2 or 3 in the morning, and it was pitch black. I was wearing socks. You could not know I was in there. The door was open, so I didn't even open the door, hardly. Jesus had me go to sleep with my door open, okay? So I just walked into that extra room, and they were still aware in the pitch black, both rooms, that I had gone in there. And then at that point, after about 1 minute, they started blasting the TV even louder than it already was. And it was on a thriller horror movie. And it was really loud, like all you heard at 3 in the morning was this TV now, as I'm standing in a pitch black room. So they were organ harvesting and dismembering all the dead people that I heard get killed. I knew that, and they proved that for me. But they didn't have to turn it up. I already heard the TV when I went in. And yesterday, after I basically filmed and spoke about the terrorism, I was unable to leave my room in fear of my life. So I'm going on, by this afternoon, it'll be 24 hours if I can't come out. Before this afternoon comes, I'll be trapped another 24 hours or longer and counting. I just never can come out in fear of my life. I am at my wit's end. Goodbye.